Ah, Hollywood, the land where secrets are as common as overpriced oat milk lattes. But what happens when those juicy secrets aren't just gossip, but come straight from the inner circle of the stars themselves? Buckle up, because we're diving into some of the most scandalous celebrity confessions spilled not by the tabloids, but by their so-called friends, ex-bodyguards, and frenemies. Angelina Jolie's knife-throwing ways. Being the celebrity means having your personal life on display, but Angelina Jolie's ex-bodyguard took things to a whole new level. He didn't just expose her secrets, he threw her right into the scandalous spotlight, much like she allegedly throws knives. According to reports, during her long-winded divorce battle with Brad Pitt, which, let's be real, took longer than some Hollywood marriages last, one of her former security personnel claimed that Angelina had a habit of casually tossing knives during heated arguments. Now, before you assume she was auditioning for Game of Thrones, the source reassured that no one was seriously harmed, just a little shaken perhaps. Jolie has always had a reputation for being intense, but knives? That takes things to a whole new level. Brad, reportedly concerned about her fiery temper, gifted her anger management classes, because what's more romantic than couples therapy, but make it knife-related? But let's give Jolie some credit. She has been fascinated with knives since childhood, calling them beautiful and traditional. It's not just a hobby, it's practically an obsession. Plus, she even learned actual knife-throwing skills while filming Lara Croft, Tomb Raider in 2001. Imagine being mad at your spouse and having a whole action movie arsenal to back up your frustration. That's some next-level method acting. The cherry on top? She once showcased her knife-throwing skills on the Conan O'Brien show, where she casually demonstrated her impressive aim. Conan looked both terrified and impressed, which honestly sums up how most people feel about her. If only all celebrity scandals came with a live demonstration. But in the grand scheme of Hollywood meltdowns, this one feels almost poetic. Who knew being married to Lara Croft could be a real-life action thriller? Ellen DeGeneres, the Be Kind or Else saga. Ellen DeGeneres built an empire on kindness. Well, at least that's what we thought until the cracks started showing. In 2020, current and former employees of the Ellen DeGeneres Show came forward with shocking accusations of a toxic work environment. And by toxic, we don't mean too many scented candles in the dressing rooms. Employees shared stories of racism, fear, and intimidation, with some even calling Ellen's Be Kind motto a performance. One ex-employee bluntly stated, "That Be Kind stuff, that's for the cameras." Ouch. The unraveling of Ellen's carefully curated public persona actually began in late 2019 when Dakota Johnson appeared on her show. Ellen, thinking she had a friendly moment lined up, jokingly asked Dakota why she wasn't invited to her 30th birthday party. To which Dakota, in a now iconic moment, replied, "Actually, no, that's not true, Ellen." Dakota then turned to Ellen's producer, asking him to confirm that Ellen was invited. Spoiler alert, she was. Cue the internet imploding. The internet sleuths then tracked where Ellen actually was on the day of Dakota's party, and while no one could pinpoint October 5th, 2019, they did find that on October 6th, she was sitting next to former President George W. Bush at a Dallas Cowboys game. The backlash from this alone was chef's kiss dramatic. Following the workplace allegations, some celebrities came to Ellen's defense, Katy Perry and Ashton Kutcher, while others, Brad Garrett and Leah Thompson, backed up the claims. And in May 2022, after 19 seasons, Ellen's show came to an end, not exactly on a high note. But hey, at least we'll always have Finding Dory. Britney Spears, toxic hygiene. Britney Spears has had her fair share of controversies, but an unexpected one came from her own ex-bodyguard. According to Fernando Flores, a former security staffer, Britney had, let's just say, some interesting personal habits. And by interesting, we mean downright questionable. Flores alleged that Britney frequently picked her nose, let out gas unapologetically, and spoke in a loud and profane manner. He also claimed that she didn't bathe for days, skipped deodorant, neglected brushing her teeth, and casually walked around barefoot. We love an unnatural queen, but maybe not to that extent. Flores, who only worked for Britney for a few months, later sued her for $6 million, claiming he suffered anxiety, depression, and insomnia from her behavior. He also accused her father, Jamie Spears, and her lawyer of psychological damages. Britney's legal team, of course, argued that the lawsuit was just a money grab. We don't know the truth, but what we do know is that a request for 2 bottles of 7-Up while standing completely naked is, well, a power move. Jennifer Lopez, from glow to no-show. Jennifer Lopez is known for her iconic glow, but apparently her friendships don't always shine as bright. Makeup artist Scott Barnes, the genius behind Jennifer Lopez's signature look, found himself suddenly out of a job when she wrongly suspected him of leaking her secret wedding to Mark Anthony. For context, Barnes has worked with Jennifer Lopez for over 2 decades, painting her face to perfection. But when rumors spread that he and 2 others had leaked her wedding plans, Jennifer Lopez's team cut him off completely. Barnes later revealed in an interview that he had no idea what was happening until he saw a news story about his own firing. When the truth finally surfaced and Barnes was cleared, he received a casual phone call from Jennifer Lopez, basically saying, "Oops, my bad. Let's get back to work." And just like that, he was rehired. No apology, no explanation, just back to business. If that's not diva behavior, what is? Madonna's sibling showdown. Madonna and her brother Christopher Ciccone had a relationship that was equal parts close and catastrophic. Christopher worked as her backup dancer, personal dresser, and art director until their falling out in 2000. The drama was so intense, he even wrote a tell-all book about it. According to Christopher, Madonna forced him into therapy for substance abuse, but then refused to pay for his interior design work unless he attended Kabbalah meetings with her. He described his role in her life as being the one person who could take her screaming tantrums while knowing the real Madonna, beyond the carefully crafted persona. The real kicker. In an email from 2000, he allegedly called her an evil queen and accused her of sucking the talent out of everyone around her. Despite their rocky history, Madonna spoke warmly about her brother's final days before his passing in 2024, saying she did everything she could to keep him alive, and that they found peace in the end. We love a messy yet emotional sibling arc. Prince William's Royal Rumble. Okay, so Prince William isn't technically Hollywood, but his drama is just as entertaining. According to Prince Harry's 2023 memoir Spare, Will allegedly went full WWE on his younger brother during a heated argument over Meghan Markle. Harry claimed that William grabbed him by the collar, ripped his necklace, and knocked him to the floor onto a dog bowl, which shattered on impact. If that wasn't enough royalty, Harry also accused Queen Camilla of leaking stories about him to the press to improve her own public image. Apparently, she was so determined to secure her position that she was willing to throw people under the royal carriage. And with that, the British monarchy just got even spicier. And there you have it. Hollywood's juiciest secrets spilled like a clumsy barista's latte. But trust us, this is just the tip of the celebrity gossip iceberg. If you love this deep dive into the scandalous world of the rich and famous, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Who knows? The next big Hollywood scandal might just be dropping as we speak. Until then, keep your popcorn ready, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.